They done got rid of my girl. They couldn't have a white girl on there dissing them, so they had to change her out with a nasty one. They done let my girl go. I don't know if they let her go or they subbed her. They done let my girl go off The View. The woman in the top corner, I forget her last name, Elisabeth. What's her last name? Hasselbeck. Elisabeth, she just followed me. Elisabeth, if you watch this, I want you to come on the show. I need you to, the most sane woman I've heard on The View ever in history of The View. My wife told me that she was on The View and she had to quit because these women are insufferable. But then they put her back on there and she became Scott Jennings of The View. They had to get her off. So they replaced her with a fat, black nut job that claimed that she was a Republican 300 years ago. Come on, play the clip.
Joining us at the table this week as a guest co-host is lifelong Republican and comedian on a pit stop from her I Need a Job comedy tour. Yeah. The fabulous Cheryl Underwood.
Stop. She ain't fat no more. She took Ozempic. I'm sorry. But Cheryl Underwood, man, like, who do y'all think y'all tricking? A lifelong Republican, just like Ana Navarro is supposed to be a Republican. Y'all stupid. Y'all done got rid of that woman up there whooping y'all and giving a real Republican for this woman. Now let's see what Cheryl, is Cheryl gonna talk? Let's see what Auntie Cheryl gonna talk about since she's a lifelong Republican. Roll the clip.
Thank you.
If you had come a week earlier, you might be DHS secretary.
And I will accept. They need somebody with some sense in this administration.
Well, okay. Come on, Republican, lifelong.
There is life here. Mm-hmm. We can do this. I know we can. Right. We can do this regardless of what side of the aisle you're on.
Hello.
If we're
they had to get rid of that white lady.
To make the country better,
they had
we
to
can
get
work
rid
it
of the
out
white
together.
lady.
I believe that.
That's right. And Whoopi, to that point, I think when you know, they thing is make America great, right? I think when we see people with the hat and the shirt on, we should just walk up to them and shake their hand and go, we already have made America great. We did it together.
Yes.
If we come together as a country, we come together as Americans, and it's okay to disagree with your leaders because they need somebody to say, that's not what we should be doing.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
They didn't put that lady on there and gave her a script and said, please make it right. Because this white woman tearing us up on here. White chocolate on there tearing them up, boy. They can't handle it, so they got to put the sister mom on there talking about she a Republican. Let me tell you something that a lot of people are dealing with right now. You see the headlines, inflation, interest rates, the economy doing all kinds of crazy things. And then you look at your own numbers. Credit card balances are going up, fees stacking up, minimum payments that barely move the needle. That's when it's time to get serious about a solution. PDS Debt has already helped hundreds of thousands of people reduce what they owe and start taking back control of their finances. If you're dealing with credit card debt, personal loans, or even medical bills, PDS Debt doesn't throw numbers at you. They take time to understand your situation and build a personalized plan designed to help you get out of debt faster. There's no minimum credit score required. Their goal is simple: help you save more, pay off your debt quicker, and start putting money back where it belongs, and that's in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, has thousands of 5-star reviews on Google, and a 5-star rating on Trustpilot because they've helped real people get real results. And listen, every month that you wait, interest and fees keep piling up. The best time to start was yesterday, and the second best time to start is right now. And if I needed help getting out of debt, this is exactly who I'd use. When the numbers are clear, act. Take back control in 30 seconds. Get your free personalized assessment and the best option for you at pdsdebt.com/Tatum. That's pdsdebt.com/Tatum. Again, pdsdebt.com/Tatum. They got Shirley Temple on there talking. Roll the clip.
He ran on America First, and I think people voted for him because they wanted to fix our infrastructure. They wanted us to have affordability in our housing, of education. He ran on fixing this country, and I think people have been duped. I think people are disappointed, and it's really easy to start a war. We've seen that. It's really difficult to end a war, and I think what is very scary for me, and you and I were talking about this at the break. You know, he's saying, well, maybe, he said on the airplane, maybe maybe we'll have boots on the ground. Our military, we are the biggest, the best trained military in the world. But you're going to be fighting in Iran's backyard. That is guerrilla fighting. That is a street fight. Our soldiers.
Hold on, real quick, ladies. Shut your mouth. I wish I can cuss. Can I cuss? Maybe in the subscription store I'm gonna cuss. I want to cuss up. Ladies, shut up. That is guerrilla war. Do you understand that this is 2026, man? We don't have to put boots on the ground. We're not fighting guerrilla war. We just drop that bomb like this, and everybody die. We get that drone, boom, everybody dead. We ain't got to do much of nothing. We trying not to get the citizens involved. That's the only reason why this would even be a thing. We could just go bloop, 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 blow, everybody gone. Start over new. Iran, new form, the new version of Iran. The new Iran, that's what we call it, like New Mexico, new Iran. We could do that if we wanted to. Lady, quit talking. You ain't never served, ain't put a badge on, probably ain't never touched a gun before. Shut the front door. Roll the clip.
Many of them will not come home.
That's right.
Am I correct that is a different type of fighting?
And would they adhere to the Geneva Convention?
They won't.
And to your point, the presidents that you named, we trusted them. It was a different time.
Is the problem
we
with
didn't
this
have what
administration.
looks like an opportunist in chief in the White House. I'm not against the president. I'm against the person who is in the office right now that does not seem to care about what his actions cause.
And by the way,
that's the only problem I
weapons,
have.
let's all remember, and I think when you don't remember history, past becomes prologue. Weapons of mass destruction, there were no weapons of mass destruction. So we got into war. We got into a war.
But we know what we sold them. We know what we sold them when you were on our side, and we gave you weapons. That's why, because I was in that one, and we thought we were gonna. I had to put on that chem warfare. Everybody out there in the military know it was in pieces, and you had to put on the head first and blow it out. Then you had to put on the pants. All military people know what I just said, but we know what we sold them when they were working on our side, and that's what we're up against. But this is different, and they just put in their leader, who's an extension of what they are. There you go.
The fear is when he
there you go. I'm sorry, Whoopi.
No. It's just, I said this a couple of days ago at this table. You don't know who's coming in.
That's right.
Yeah, and this is his son, and
this
he's
is
even
his
further
extreme
than
his
He thinks it's all going to be like Venezuela, where he got the vice president,
who's,
but these are, that was a kleptocracy. This is a theocracy. These people believe this stuff deeply. It's a completely different
Listen,
ball of wax.
Basically, we are sending people in to lose their lives.
Yes.
Because we've seen how fighting goes. We knew we shouldn't have gone into Afghanistan, and we knew that, and they decided to do it anyway. So now we're in the same position with someone who doesn't seem to care that human beings are being sent to war, that people's sons and daughters, his kids aren't going.
No.
You know? So,
and yours ain't either.
I don't want anybody's son and daughter to go. I don't want anybody to go, because this is not what we should be doing. And you said you weren't going to do this. It's one more.
And by the way, it is costing almost $1 billion a day. It is costing $891 million.
Do you know what it's costing us in the world?
Right.
Do you have any idea how messed up we are sitting on top of this?
But before we go, we do not want our troops to feel like we do not care for what they are doing. We applaud them for standing in the gap for us.
We need to name this show The Menopause. Let me not say that. Some white women be mad at me. But something ain't right. They hot flashing or something going on. They doing something. There ain't no way the average woman thinks like this. It can't be women. Women, please tell me that. Please, come on in the comment section. I know y'all don't think like that. There ain't no way women think like that. It can't be. You got 4 women on there is stupider than 3 left shoes on an 8-legged man. Women, how are you on, these women, how are you on here talking about war you ain't never fought? Talking about we getting y'all fools that made the argument that Donald Trump is a different president. Every other president went to war and stayed. He haven't gotten us in a war that we can't win. The war been like a week. And they like, it's a never-ending war. It's only been a week. And we control the airspace.